Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I know y'all be wondering why I have this scarf over my head and half done makeup. Well, today is makeup axe day. Today is beauty day. Today is, makeup day. So I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial. It's basically a simple everyday, actually cheap, simple everyday makeup. So if you know me, you know that I love my makeup, but so I already drew my brows. I used the Jordana pencil, as you can see. Then now I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro concealer in the shade I've forgotten, I'll put in the description box, all over my eyelid to make the color of my eyelid basically blend with the under of my eyebrows. Yes, so that is basically done. Now I'm going to go in with my eyeshadow for my transition color. Normally I will go in with my LOCOME palette, the color Lethal, but this time around I'm going to use my LA Pride contour and highlight powders in the shade chocolate, in the shade dark rather, for my transition color. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Yeah, so I'm just going to put that out in my outer crease on both eyes. To send the concealer under my eye, I'm going to go back into that powder palette and use the shade chocolate. So yes, I'm back, guys. So yes, set the under of my eye with the powder, the shade chocolate. Yes, I've done that. I'm going to brush off the excess powder on my eye with my spoolie, which is what I'm doing right now. Done. So so guys, I couldn't find my eyeshadow primer, so I had to find another way to do it and make sure that it worked before I came back online. So I'm going to show you guys how I went about doing that now on my other eye. So yes guys, basically what I did was to improvise. So I used my white Kahul Kajal, matte Kahul Kajal by Classic as my eyeshadow primer. So I'm just sharpening that up, and now I'm applying it all over where I want the eyeshadow to go. So apart from my outer crease, everywhere in my inner, basically everywhere on my eyelid apart from my outer crease. Yes, so just like that. Can you see it already gives me this sort of cut crease finish. Now I'm going to go in with this Bobbi Brown brush. I'm going to go into my Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette, and I'm going to go in with the shade Commando. I'm going to apply that all over my eyelid. I'm sorry with the mirror, guys. This is my first time doing a makeup tutorial, so I'm not used to doing my makeup without holding up my mirror. So yes, I'm just applying that shade all over my eyelid. And then next I'm going in with the shade Instinct. Is this lilac shade. I'm going to start from half of the eye and I'm going to take it all the way to the end, just to add a little color so that my eye doesn't just look white. So the difference isn't really obvious in the camera, but in real life it made a whole lot of difference, just to add a little color to the eye, so my eye doesn't just look like white and brown. Now I'm going to go with my wipes and clean off the excess eyeshadow. Yeah, I'm just touching up on my transition color. That's it. So next I'm going to go in with my eyeliner. It's this black eyeliner from Kiss Beauty. It doesn't have any number or whatever, it's just a black eyeliner from Kiss Beauty. It's quite cheap. I think I got it for about 300 naira, but it does the work. Like I said earlier, guys, I don't spend money on too much expensive makeup as long as it does the job for me. So I'm doing this eye holding up my mirror because again, I'm not used to doing my eyeliner without my mirror. I started from my wing and then I took it into my eye. Yeah. Now that is done. I'm going to try and do this other eye without the holding up the mirror, so let's see how that goes. With that eye, I started from my wing, from the outer eye, but with this eye I'm going to start from inside. I started that one from outside because that eye just has issues, I beg. So now this I'm going to take from inside and then draw my wing, basically. So you guys see, I did it without my mirror. I'm so proud of myself. Just a little wing there, a little more defining, and yeah, done. The eyeliner was hurting a little, so I just used my wipes to touch it up to see if it will feel any better. Now I'm going to go in with my mascara. It's the Ruby Kisses Super Mascara. It's waterproof. For me, this mascara doesn't do the most. It's very light. It doesn't add a lot of volume or length to your lashes, but I have long lashes, so it works for me, and then I use it because it's waterproof. So but if you have like scanty or dainty lashes, you should probably go for the Maybelline mascara. I forgot saying what name it is, but it's the Maybelline mascara or the Zaron one. The Zaron one, it's slightly more expensive than the Maybelline one. So now I'm going to go with my cousin's baby wipes and just go all over my face, apart from the parts I've already done anyway, for any excess eyeshadow or whatever products might be left on my face. So yeah, I like these wipes because it gives me like a soft feeling. Okay, now I'm going in with my classic primer and I'm just putting that all over my face. It gives me like this velvety matte finish. It's really nice. And then my favorite part, foundation. Okay, my second favorite part, foundation. I'm going in with my MAC MACHMASTER foundation with SPF 16 or 15, I guess. If there's one thing you should do in this life, is spend money on good foundation. Like the Bible says, if the foundation is sure, then I've forgotten that part, but yeah, spend money on good foundation. So I'm going to apply that all over my face using my beauty blender. By the way, my pump was bad, that's why I had to open the foundation and apply it at the back of my hand. So I'm just going to go around my face using my beauty blender. This beauty blender is really nice. I got it from Primark. It was very cheap. It was about 2 for £1, and it does the work. I used to use one before that was slightly more expensive. I think it's Real Techniques. It's really soft, so you think it's doing a lot of work, but it doesn't do as much work as this. This applies your foundation flawlessly. I don't have to go in with my brush when I use this beauty blender, but I'm used to it, so I just do it anyway. So yes, still applying the foundation all over my face. I talk too much. I don't know what I'm saying in this video, but I guess I'm just saying, spend your money on foundation. Good foundation is really important. Like, you can use cheap everything else, just make sure that your foundation is amazing. You can use expensive foundation and cheap primer, because you don't want to be looking like clay, like you don't want to be looking like you were molded out of clay. So yes, just applying that all over my face. And guys, I'm doing this without looking at my mirror. Wow, I'm proud of myself. I'm going to be doing this more often. So be careful not to touch your eyebrows when applying your foundation. So now I'm going to go in with my kabuki brush, and basically, looking at my mirror, I found out that I did it so flawlessly with the beauty blender. Now I'm just applying a little on my neck to avoid that line, basically cleaning off the excess foundation left on my hand. My beauty blender fell, so I had to pick it up. Now it's time for highlight and contour, guys. So but first I'm going to go into my Early Pride contour and highlight kit and use the shade primer. It's not a shade, actually, it's supposed to be a primer, all over my face, and this is just to set my foundation so it doesn't affect my highlight and contour, basically. So I'm going with that, using my powder brush to go all over my face with that. Now I'm going to be highlighting with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade medium beige. It's quite light, but it does the job for me. Most of the people I know use fawn, but fawn is a little yellowish. It's too yellowish for me, so I prefer using. So I highlighted on the eye, and now I'm going to the bridge of my nose, a little on my chin, a little on my forehead, and then just a little directly under where I'm going to contour. I'm going in now with the same beauty blender to blend that out. I like how this concealer blends flawlessly. I know it looks a little whitish. I guess it's the camera and the lighting, but it's highlights, supposed to look light. So yeah, just blending out the concealer everywhere under my eye, trying to make sure that it's blended evenly. Yeah, bridge of my nose, my chin area, my forehead, and the little inverse contour I did there. Can you guys see how my face already looks contoured because of that little trick I did there? So now I'm going to go in my contour with my LA Pride concealer in the shade Mahogany. So I'm just contouring the sides of the bridge of my nose, under my cheekbones, my forehead, and my chin, my jawline. So same beauty blender again over, just to blend. Yeah. So I have my Sasha Buttercup setting powder in that container because I kind of shared you with my friend, like it was too expensive economy, so we kind of split the money and then shared it. So I got the one in the container, so I'm applying that to all the places I highlighted, basically setting my concealer on the highlighted areas of my face. So I'm just using a beauty sponge to do that. And I seem really happy. I'm really singing. Yeah, just everywhere highlighted, basically. Forehead, I put a little too much on my forehead, but it's okay, I'm still going to buff it off. So I'm going to set my contour, going back into my Early Pride contour palette, using my naked contour brush in the shade. I'm going to use the shade Dark to set my contour. So the sides of my nose, my under my cheekbones, my forehead, under my cheekbones again, my jawline, my chin. Yeah, while I let that soak in and set, I'm going to apply my lip balm. It's the Labalo lip balm baby lips in the shade Watermelon Shine. I'm going to go in with my Jordana pencil again in brown to line my lips. I have a brown lip liner I use, but I couldn't find it, so I tried to improvise with this. Yeah, so just lining out my lips. I kind of always line my lips the way my lips look naturally. Like my lips already have this dark kind of lining under and then pink in the middle. So I'm going in with my Perfect Precision pencil in the shade Totes Pink. Yes, just where my lips are pink, and just like the middle of my lips. Yeah, so I kind of just I don't use a lot of colored lipstick. I just basically enhance the actual color of my natural lips. Now I'm buffing off the excess powder on my face with my powder brush. My fan brush really doesn't do the most. I prefer the effect of my powder brush because I already use a light concealer to highlight, so I don't need excess powder on my face. So I'm going in with my MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade NW55, and I'm just using it on the harsh lines and to blend out the highlighted areas so that it doesn't look white. And my face looks a little white, but trust me guys, this is the camera. So, and when I use my setting spray, it will fix it. So yeah, so my favorite part, of course, is highlighting. I'm going to go with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in the shade, sorry, let me just confirm, in the shade Golden Bronze. I'm going to put it on my cheekbones, middle of my nose, and my forehead and my chin. Basically, I don't use a lot of highlighter. I just like to give myself that subtle glow. I don't want my face popping up and looking like I just came out of glitter. So I give myself the subtle glow. I mixed my classic bronzer with my Golden Bronze Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer, highlighter rather, and I'm just applying that in the areas that I mentioned before. So yeah, now I'm glowing in a subtle manner. I'm so excited in this video. So I'm going to add some color to my eye. I'm going to go in with my highlight shade and just apply it in my inner tear dot. Is that what it's called? I don't know. Basically, in the outer corner of my eye. Just to give my eye that sparkle. Then I'm going to line my waterline with this LACOME eye pencil in white. Yeah, it gives me that whole dull finish. It's really nice. So, and yeah, that's basically it guys for the whole makeup part. Now I'm going to go in with my classic setting spray and just spray that all over my face. Wait for it to dry. In the process, take off this scarf and style my hair. Can you see how that just brought out my glow and reduced the whole whiteness and stuff? That's why I love my setting spray. Like, it actually gives an amazing finish. It does this job. Can you see how the whole whiteness has gone now and my glow just came out looking fabulous? I'm styling my hair now. My hair was new. I just made this like a day before shooting this video, so it was still hurting and I could not start stressing trying to style it all over the place. So I just did like a little knot at the back, and then that's it. So yes, that's it guys. I hope you learned a few things from this video. The first will be to use very good foundation. The second will be that you can use your white eyeliner as your primer, and then don't glow too much. Too much highlighter is not good. I mean, you can see that I'm glowing but I'm not shining. So I like to make my lips metallic, so I use my sunburst shade in my glow kit to do that. I just apply it all over my lips. So thanks for watching guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye guys, catch you on next